Hey guys, I just wanted to give a quick intro. I created this design on Cricut Design Space and I will have it linked down below. I made it public so it is available for anyone who wants to use this design. Basically, this tutorial is just me showing you which paints I use to create this, so it does move kind of quickly, but I will have everything linked down below. And just a side note, I did change the tulips on this design, so it's a lot easier to weed, so that's just the only thing I wanted to let you guys know. Anyways, if you want to see how I did this, then just keep watching. Okay, so starting off, I'm taking 3 of these newer wood signs from the Crafter Square section at Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the twine hangers on all 3 of the signs. And then I'm going in with my wood filler and I'm filling in all those holes. Next, I'm going to go in with my wood glue and I'm going to glue all 3 signs together. You can use hot glue if you prefer. I just prefer wood glue. I like to store all of my decor up in my attic and it can get pretty hot up there. And by the time I come back next year for all of my decor, everything has fallen apart because the hot glue just doesn't stay together. So again, just use what you like. I just prefer the hot wood glue. Then I'm going to go in and clean off all that wood glue. You want to make sure you don't leave that on your project. And then I just clamped this and I did let it sit overnight. And the next morning I came back and it was ready to design. Here I'm going to go in with the colors Truffle and Hazelnut by Waverly and mix them together to get a color to fill in that wood filler. And then I had an oopsies. Yep, that just happened. I was like, no, why? But it was really easy to clean up. No big deal. And all was well. Okay, so here I'm just filling in that color or filling in the wood filler with that color I mixed together. Again, it was a hazelnut and the truffle, and I just needed it to match the color of the boards, which I think it did a pretty good job at doing that. And then I just cut out my design and I will start painting it. So this does move pretty quickly, but like I said, all the paints will be linked down below if you like this and you want to recreate how I did it. So first I'm just going to go in with the white by Waverly and I'm going to fill in the Cottontail and Farms and then I'm also going to fill in Farm Fresh at the bottom. Next I'm going in with Ink by Waverly and I'm going to fill in the Since and 1918. Then I'm going to go in with the color Mineral and I'm going to fill in the arrows and the Pick Your Own, or the words that say Pick Your Own. And then I'm also going to use that mineral color again to fill in Bunny Trails and Easter Market. And then I will go in with Sandstone and I'm going to fill in the first bunny. Next, I'm going to go in with the elephant to fill in that second bunny. In the end, I really don't like it. It kind of just didn't vibe with the rest of the colors I had going on. So I will go in and change that at the end. But for now, um, I did like the way it turned out. So putting the elephant on there was a happy mistake. Next, I'm going in with Anita's paint in the color terracotta just to fill in those carrots. You can use any orange color you have. Next, I'm going in with Classic Caramel by Apple Barrel, and I'm going to fill in that clay pot. The next color I'm using is Moss by Waverly, and I'm going to fill in the greens of the carrots, and I'm going to fill in the leaves of the tulips. Next, I'm going to take plaster and I'm going to fill in the first egg in the middle. And then I'm going to take Cashew by Waverly and I'll fill in the 2 other Easter eggs. And then the last paint I'm using is Maize by Waverly to fill in those tulips. And then that is the end of the DIY. I mean, it makes it seem like it's so super quick, but it did take quite a bit of time, but it's well worth it. To me, this looks like a sign that I could get from any kind of box store, easily pay $20 or more for, and I just really love it. Now, again, I will show you that I went in, I had to kind of um, add a border to the eggs because I still haven't learned how to layer them on top of each other and erase what's behind them. So you have to kind of weed them out perfectly. And again, I didn't like the gray bunny, so I will go in with a stencil that I cut again, and I put that over that, and I will just add the plaster color right over top. And it turned out so cute. It almost looks like it's like gray fur coming through the white fur. So I actually really liked that I made that mistake because it turned out perfect. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I hope you get some inspiration. And like I said, this is available on Cricut Design Space. I hope you try to recreate it. All right, guys, thank you so much. And if you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. And I will have another Easter video in the next couple days. So be on the lookout for that. All right, have a good day. Bye.